Hello everyone and welcome back to Always Watching. Today we're discussing the Lithuanian film Drowning Dry. Briefly, the film follows two families who gather at a summer house for what should be a peaceful retreat. And this was a gem of a film. It's extremely special and I felt this intense calm, this intense dread at the end. And I think it does a wonderful job of really illustrating what loss looks like and how people incorporate loss, especially sudden loss, into their lives moving forward. We are introduced to Lukas, an MMA fighter, and his wife Ernesta, who seems fed up, if not with her husband, then with his profession. Their relationship trauma marks the start of what should have been a very calm and relaxing vacation. Their sister and her husband Tomas and their children. A couple whose marriage also seems like it's at a tipping point. What could have been a very cliche drama about couples finding reconciliation instead becomes a snapshot of a group of people at a difficult time in their life where things are not quite the best, but they're not as bad as they could be. What makes this movie very special is that a lot of their struggles are presented to us as ordinary, everyday realities, as opposed to some great obstacle they have to overcome. And this adds a layer of realism to the film that makes it feel very accessible. The film seamlessly shifts from past to present, revealing how these families and how their relationships have evolved over time. What could have been a very messy and confusing bore of a film ends up being this really compelling story about love and loss. The movie does a very great job of quickly establishing each character's distinctive identity and investing us in their bond to one another. It's also beautifully shot. It goes from past to present to reveal how a lot of their cherished memories have shifted and transformed as they come to terms with the immense loss they have faced. I think the aesthetic very much mirrors each character's internal state. Every time the movie transitions to the past, these memories become less soft, less dreamlike. Slowly, the film shifts to a more gray and cooler tone as their struggles deepen and the magnitude of their loss slowly dawns on them. There are a number of time jumps in the movie, however, it's not so erratic as to confuse the audience. Every time jump, there are these kind of subtle shifts in each character that clue us into what could be going on or what could be coming up. You're never lost. Each time jump allows you to read each character better, to predict or at least expect what's to come. There's enough mystery in this movie to keep you engaged, and I thought the pacing was excellent. And the movie very much relies on showing you each character's development instead of explaining it to you. There's not a lot of dialogue. However, the dialogue that is there is enough to bridge a lot of these gaps the plot has presented. I found this film to be a very powerful and effective film of how life is made up of ups and downs, how a lot of these ups and downs are necessary in order to create new beginnings. And the movie tries its best to capture the only undeniable truth in life, which is that change is inevitable. And so I was really impressed by this film. It sucks you in a strange way, and you're not really sure how to feel. But it's really a gem. And so if you've seen it, please let me know. And until next time.